Live from Waller Stadium here in beautiful Manhattan Beach, California, it's Mustangs JV Football 2007. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris Lee, alongside, as always, with Jeremy Sadowski, and we are here to bring you exciting Mustang JV football action. Your Mustangs take on the Beverly Hills Normans. Of course, Jeremy, we're here bringing you exciting JV action. This is our second chance now as Coach Mike Claremont, a Coastal legend himself, looks on. We're here taking our second look now at the JV team. Have they progressed at all since the last time we've seen them, and can we expect to see anything different tonight than we would on a normal varsity night?
Well, Chris, this Mustang JV team is known for its defensive prowess as well as its well-balanced offensive attack. So this Mustang team is getting ready, getting prepared for that next step, that varsity step. We'll be seeing some of these players make that step up as the season goes along.
Of course, it is a Don Morrow tradition to bring up some of his younger players as the season does progress. It'll be interesting to see if anyone from tonight's game is on that varsity roster later on. Meantime, fans, as we get closer here to opening kickoff, we're going to take a brief break, and we'll be right back for the opening kick.
Welcome to Manhattan Village. My name is Phyllis Cohen Edwards. I'm with Shorewood Realtors, and I am the resident consultant here in Manhattan Village. Manhattan Village is extremely family-oriented. We have youngsters in their 20s, and we have folks all the way into their 90s that live here. I invite you to manhattanvillage.com. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me.
And welcome back as we get closer and closer towards that opening kick. Mustangs here hoping to bring the hat and bring the power and bring the excitement here at Waller Stadium. And there's the opening kick. It's a high kick. It's a bouncer. Mustangs do decide to take it off the bounce. And oh, good thing they did. They certainly got one heck of a return. That's Kyle Nunn, number 19 for the Mustangs, with a nice return. Gets just about exactly to the 40-yard line. That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 Mustangs. They will open this contest with the opening possession. And it's a handoff, and oh, Beverly Hills is ready for that one. Of course, that was the Mustangs at number 8, Morgan Reese, with the carry. There was a penalty on the play. It's against Beverly Hills. That's an automatic 1st down. That's a nice break. Mustangs will take that anytime. That one brings them just past the 50 to the 45. Mustangs go to the air now, and oh, that's a reception, and that's a touchdown, Mustangs. Mustangs go to the air, and Kyle Nunn makes a great reception and an even better, niftier move to work his way in for the Mustang score. The point after attempt is up. It's straight and it's good. That makes the score of this contest 7-0 Mustangs.
Yeah, Chris, as we're in here in the 4th game of the season, we should see this Mustang offensive attack open up a bit more, as we saw that nice play by number 19, Nunn, with a nice touchdown run after the reception.
Mustangs now on the kickoff. It does bounce out of bounds, so that will give Beverly Hills okay field position here, but Mustangs on their opening possession of this game march downfield and get in the end zone. What a nice start for the Mustangs. Meantime, Beverly Hills on the double reverse, and it's not going anywhere but backwards. Great job by the Mustangs. They read that one beautifully. Big number set at 78. Marcus Probosco involved on that play. Huge loss for Beverly Hills. Mustangs did a great job of maintaining their position on the field and forcing the big loss. Beverly Hills now on almost the same play. That one may be a safety. Let's see. Oh, that looks like they're giving him forward progress. Not so sure about that call, Jeremy. I thought he made his initial contact in the end zone. Beverly Hills may have gotten away with one there. Either way, it's still a huge loss. It's a third down and 28 situation for Beverly Hills. And this time they keep it conservative, just go straight up the middle. Mustangs still play that one nicely. Keelan Lockwood, number 42, involved in that stop. It's a fourth down punting situation. Tough situation for a punter. Here, literally his back foot on the end zone. It was a high snap. He does get it away. But this is returnable. Let's see what the Mustangs do. Uh-oh, they get good yardage. That one definitely was returnable. That was number 19 again, Kyle Nunn, who's making a big impact in this game. Two good returns now for Kyle. That one's going to get the Mustangs set up in a great situation here. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 15. It's a handoff. And that one just may get in the end zone. Let's see. Finally stopped at the 2-yard line. That was Rico Wright with the carry. Rico almost carried that one all the way into the end zone, stopped just shy. Either way, it's a first down. It's going to be a 1st and goal here for the Mustangs. Mustangs already lead this contest 7-0 here in the first quarter. Of course, the Mustangs in their home green uniforms, Beverly Hills in the white and orange.
Are you on your way home or?
Mustangs now on 1st and goal, and it's the handoff straight up the middle, and that one is good for a touchdown. Rico Wright was stopped on the play before, but would not be denied on that one. That's another Mustang score. Touchdown, Maricosta. And good snap. The kick is high, the kick is deep, the kick is straight, and the kick is good. Make the score here now 14-0. Your Mustangs jump out in front of Beverly Hills. 2 possessions, 2 scores. That's the way to start the game.
Yeah, Chris, and started off dominating on that offensive drive by Beverly Hills. They went -18 on that drive, and here goes the kickoff.
And the Mustangs kick team on both sides is continuing that momentum. Mustangs on the return side have 2 great returns, that time on kick coverage. Mustangs stop Beverly Hills at the 5-yard line. 1st and 10 Normans now. Normans shout out this time, no more trickery, as that did not work well for them last time. This time they go straight off a right tackle. Worked for about 2 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8.5 for Beverly Hills. Norman's now on the 2nd down play, and a little misdirection play finally brought down. QB keeper on the play. Still got maybe only a yard. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long situation here for Beverly Hills. Mustangs D starting off this game, really dominating. Beverly Hills back to pass, under pressure, passes off, and pass is incomplete. That's a 4th down punting situation. This is going to be the 2nd time in a row now. Beverly Hills 2 possessions in this game. Both times they're ending up punting in the back of their end zone. What a nerve-wracking way for the Norman's punter to start off this contest. And it's a bad kick. That one barely rolls past the 20. Mustangs again with good position.
Yeah, Chris, good news for the Normans on that series is they gained 1 yard as opposed to losing 18.
Mustangs, meantime, keep it on the ground, and another big gain. That line for the Mustangs is doing a great job opening up holes. That time, it was Keelan Lockwood, number 42, with the run. But when you got a nice hole like that and some talented backs in the backfield, that's going to make for a long day for this Norman defensive group here. Mustangs on 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Man in motion. And it's play action. Back to pass, and that's a touchdown. Kyle DeMarco, number 3, with the pass. Great job of selling that play action. Really hit that ball well. By the time he turned, he had a wide open receiver in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Kick is up, it's straight, and it's good. That is 21-0, a dominating first quarter here for the Maricosta Mustangs. We're barely halfway through this quarter, and the Mustangs are rolling. Mustangs now kick off, and ball bounces out of bounds again. Beverly Hills will take over. This has been their most advantageous play.
Ball will be marked at the Beverly Hills.
So far, a dominating performance in all aspects of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. This will be Beverly Hills' best chance thus far. However, there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is, and it's motion against Beverly Hills. They finally start out with good field position, and Jeremy, what do? They get knocked back 5 yards for illegal motion. Beverly Hills back to pass. It's a quick hitch out to the receiver, stopped nicely. Good tackle there. That's number 2 for the Mustangs, Rico Wright, along with number 8, Morgan Reese. Good coverage and good tackle. Beverly Hills basically gets nothing on the play. 2nd and 15. Let's see. This may be another motion penalty. This time it is against the Mustangs. That will basically erase the previous motion penalty by Beverly Hills. Going to bring up a 2nd and 9 now. And it's a handoff, and finally Beverly Hills gets more than 1 yard on a play. That time they got about 4, as Coach Claremont is doing his best to keep the Mustangs' heads in the game. Up 21-0 early. It's easy to get distracted, but as Coach Claremont certainly knows, when you're distracted, you're more likely to get hurt, so you got to play hard at all times. Just like that play there, big number 3, Kyle DeMarco, coming up with a big monster hit. I'm sure Coach Claremont loved that play. Jeremy, I know you got some good Coach Claremont stories from the defensive side as Beverly Hills punts on 4th down.
Yeah, Chris, Coach Claremont was the meanest guy you can possibly face on the defensive line. He might not have been too big, but he was mean.
Mustangs leading this contest here, 21-0. Beverly Hills has yet to pick up a first down in what's been a dominating defensive effort. Mustangs now back to pass. He's looking left, going deep left, and complete deep left. Kyle DeMarco really showing his passing skills here so far in this first quarter. A great reception. Kyle Nunn really dominating, probably the most dominant offensive player so far here in this first quarter for the Mustangs. Big reception, 1st and 10. And there's the pitch. Mustangs keep it on the ground, and bowling his way is Kellen Lockwood. He's running over Normans. He's running over Mustangs. Either way, he's getting another first down. First and 10 Mustangs. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. And, that one's going to be good for a touchdown. Mustangs ran the counter play that worked beautifully. Morgan Reese got that second handoff, back through the line, and boy, did he see a wide open space in front of him, used his speed and his skill, and hit that end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. And another successful point after attempt. Mustangs here in the first quarter, 28-0. That'd be good for most teams for a game, let alone for a first quarter. Beverly Hills now even having problems returning kicks. Tackled at about the 15. Beverly Hills will take over 1st and 10. All the Mustangs coaching staff loving this game. Beverly Hills now on 1st and 10. And Beverly Hills keeps it on the ground, which works for about a 2-yard loss that time. Jordan Tavai, big number 72, involved on that tackle. Second down now, and another quick tackle. Beverly Hills trying to work the ground game, but it's not working for anything against this Mustangs group. 3rd down situation. We're just about at the end of the quarter. And welcome back here for the second quarter. Boy, looking at the scoreboard, it feels more like a game already. 28-0. Your Mustangs lead this contest in a dominating first quarter. And that's the way the Mustangs start. Sack and forced fumble. It doesn't look like Beverly Hills was able to maintain possession, but either way, it's another punting 4th down here, where Beverly Hills is punting in the back of their end zone. Good snap, and almost getting a tip as one of the Mustangs D linemen. In the meantime, probably one of the more dangerous parts of punting to the Mustangs, certainly this game, is the man returning. That's number 19, Kyle Nunn, with another good return. Mustangs start out with good field position. Yet again, ball at the 20, 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
And it's a pitch. And now Beverly Hills finally able to at least slow the Mustangs down. That was Morgan Reese on the carry. Got about 1 yard. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 now for the Mustangs. Mustangs dominating this contest thus far. Quarterback DeMarco. Throws left, and completes left. Great leaping catch out there. Big number 88. for the Mustangs. That one looked like Scott Letourneau really using that big build of his to steal off that defender, almost like a basketball player going for a rebound. Good catch. First down now for the Mustangs. They keep it on the ground. Get about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 for Maricosta. Mustangs, of course, lead this contest 28-0 and are looking to add to that score. And now it's a roll-up pass. It's right and complete right. Mustangs complete. That was Kyle DeMarco on the rollout pass that time. This time it's a straight run up the middle, and that is another Mustangs touchdown. This time Nick Villasenor, number 39, with the carry.
Nice little run by Nick Villasenor right up the middle as the Mustangs score yet another touchdown.
Point after is up and good. 7:51 remaining here in the first half.
35-0 is the Mustangs lead as they continue their dominance.
Kickoff at about his 12-yard line. Has some blocking.
Beverly Hills now on the return.
As he crosses the 20.
Got
Morgan Reese in on the stop.
about 7 yards on the return. Again, Mustangs, obviously they're dominating on the offensive and defensive side, but their special teams tonight have really been the biggest difference maker, not only on the kick prevent side, really forcing Beverly Hills into bad field position. At the same time, they've been getting some great returns, and oh, that time it's the D stepping up. Kyle DeMarco, the quarterback on offense, comes up with a big stick there. Jake Jomini involved in that play as well.
From the 17.
Beverly Hills, meantime, back to pass, looking left, and oh, another monster hit. That time it was number 9 for the Mustangs, Jackson Morrow, coming up with another monster hit. Back-to-back huge hits by the Mustangs D. They are not letting up at all.
Of course, number 9, Jackson Morrow, is the son of head varsity coach Don Morrow and brother of Taylor Morrow, last year's varsity quarterback.
Shotgun for the Normans.
Talent definitely runs in the family. Meantime, Beverly Hills now going deep. They have a man, and oh, not able to come up with the grab. Beverly Hills receiver did have a couple of steps on the Mustangs defensive back, but they were not able to come up with the completion. That's another 4th down punting situation for Beverly Hills. At least this time, Beverly Hills punter is standing at the 5-yard line. For him, he'll take it. He's been standing in the end zone for most of this contest. Good snap and a good punt. But let's see what the Mustangs do. They've been getting great returns all night long. Kyle DeMarco with the return. I'm sorry, Jackson Morrow with the return. There is a flag that comes in late. Let's see what that is. It looked like there may have been some extracurricular activity at the end of that one.
Yeah, it appears that Jackson Morrow didn't like the way he was tackled on that play and showed it to the defensive player.
Mustangs, meantime, start out offense 1st and 10, and it's a run straight up the middle. Mustangs only get about 1 yard on the carry. Beverly Hills did a good job of stuffing the middle of the line. Let's see what the Mustangs do here now on 2nd down. Of course, the Mustangs lead this contest 35-0. Fumble on the snap. Mustangs do pick it up, and but not soon enough as Beverly Hills jumps all over the situation, knocks the Mustangs back for a loss. Loss of 2. It's 3rd down and 11 now. Man in motion. And handoff very barely gets to number 2, Rico Wright, as Mustang's quarterback was hit as soon as he was handing off to Rico. Beverly Hills defense stepped up on that drive. For the first time tonight, they're forcing the Mustangs to punt. And the punt is a good one. Takes a small Mustangs roll down at about the 31-yard line, 32-yard line. Beverly Hills will take over 1st and 10. Back to pass. Beverly Hills, and it's incomplete. Had a man on the slant, but was not able to hold on to the ball. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Norman. Their own 32-yard line.
Beverly Hills in shotgun. Pump fake and throws left. And great coverage out there by the Mustangs. That's number 10, Carlos Rojas, with the coverage. That will bring up a 3rd down situation now for Beverly Hills. 3rd and 10 after 2 straight incompletions. Beverly Hills back to pass. Looking left and decides to keep it as their quarterback. And great tackle. Number 42 for the Mustangs, Kellen Lockwood, did a great job to really pull Beverly Hills quarterback backwards, really prevent forward momentum, forcing this 4th down punt. Meantime, the Mustangs, number 9, Jackson Morrow, squeezing his way forward, trying to get anything extra he can from that return. Good job to really fight hard for those yardage gains, and that's going to be a 1st and 10 now for the Mustangs as they take over. Of course, they lead this contest 35-0 here in the 2nd quarter. Mustangs in their home green and gold pants. Green jersey, gold pants, and Beverly Hills in white jerseys and white pants. Mustangs start out with, I'll call it a 4-yard gain by Rico Wright. 2nd down and 6 for the Mustangs. And in motion. And a handoff goes to number 42 for the Mustangs, Kellen Lockwood, who was upheaved right away. 3rd down, and that will end this first half. Mustangs do a great job really jumping out the first quarter and maintaining, and more than anything, letting that time run on the 2nd quarter. Great job, fans. Stay tuned. We got a little halftime special coming up. We'll be right back for the 2nd half. And we're here at halftime. Mustangs with a hugely dominant first half. Jeremy, what impressed you the most? I mean, there's so many things to pick, but what impressed you the most about the Mustangs' first half?
Well, Chris, like you said, there's so many things to pick. The Mustangs were absolutely dominating on all facets of the ball. Defensively, Beverly Hills couldn't get anything started offensively. Kyle DeMarco was finding none open all half, and the Mustang offensive line was blowing holes open for the running attack. So great job by the Mustangs.
And of course, one of the more underrated parts of the game of football, the special teams. Mustangs dominated on both the kick return and the kickoff teams. Case in point, Mustangs right there do a great job stopping Beverly Hills at the 24-yard line. Beverly Hills has a lot of yardage in front of them and a long way to get to the end zone. First and 10, they will try, and first pass is incomplete. Coming up quickly on the coverage was Morgan Reese, who had a great first half defensively for the Mustangs. Beverly Hills now on 2nd and 10.
Lines up on the other side, to the right, for the Normans.
Finally passing, and another incomplete. Trying to hit his tight end in the flat. It falls incomplete. It's 3rd and 10. Mustangs putting on the pressure, and not with blitzes, but with just the great activity on their linebacking and defensive line crew. That time they do blitz, and oh boy, is it effective. And coming up from the corner position was number 8 for the Mustangs, Morgan Reese. There is a flag on the play. Let's see if that's on Morgan or if that's, in fact it was, looks like a face mask. He may have grabbed a little bit of the face mask as he came up to make that monster tackle. Outside of the face mask, though, gotta love the instincts by Morgan. Saw the play develop and really shot that hole quickly, closing the gap. Meantime, however, Beverly Hills does get the first down, and they use that first down play on the run. Call it 6 yards on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 for Beverly Hills.
2nd down and 4 from the 40.
Beverly Hills now in the air, and almost picked off. Mike Koger, number 7, timed that one beautifully. Unluckily for him, it was a bad throw. Otherwise, he would have been running all the way to the end zone. Mustangs again show blitz, and somehow sneaking through is Beverly Hills back. First down, Mustangs read that one beautifully, but most of the pressure was coming from outside, the in between the guards and the tackles, letting Beverly Hills running back sneak straight up the middle. First and 10 now, Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills gets about 5 yards on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 situation.
2nd and 6 for Beverly Hills.
And some early movement there. That one's going to set Beverly Hills back 5 yards, which will make it a 2nd and 10 situation.
2nd down and 11 for Beverly Hills from America.
Sean Kelly watching this game.
1 to the left and 2 to the
Where's the
right.
Mustangs starting varsity quarterback? And looks like Beverly Hills moved again. Back-to-back motion calls against Beverly Hills. What a shame for them, as they were finally at least doing something on offense here.
2nd down, 16 yards to go.
Now it's 2nd and 15, and Mustangs come with the pressure and get the sack. Marcus Probosco with the big sack.
Chris, there's a few Mustang players that if you're a longtime fan of Mustang football, you'll recognize their last names. You just saw Marcus Probosco, you have Taylor Morrow, and of course you have Morgan Reese, which who've had brothers play in the program within the last couple of years.
Well, they're doing a great job because that's a block punt, and the Mustangs come up with the recovery. Great job on the block. Of course, number 24, Jimmy Falcon, came in and picked the ball up in the air and got some return yardage there. But thanks in large part to that punt, long afternoon for Beverly Hills punter. He spent most of the first half punting inside his own back of the end zone. This time he gets a punt blocked by the Mustangs D. Just another aspect in which the Mustangs have dominated. Timeout on the field as the Mustangs are taking over 1st and 10. Leading this contest 35-0. Of course, 27 of those 35 points came in the first quarter alone. Mustangs keep it on the ground, and it's positive yardage right off of right tackle. Adam Lawrence in at quarterback for the Mustangs, and it's a handoff. Number 27 for the Mustangs, Brian Stromberg. Mustangs continue to march down the field with no problem at all. Beverly Hills has been able to do very little to nothing against the Mustangs defensively tonight. That's going to bring up a second down situation here for Maricosta as they're trying to add to that lead of theirs. And again, Beverly Hills able to actually get some positive defensive line play on this drive. It's now a 3rd and goal situation. 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line. It's a pitch now on the left-hand side, and cutting it upfield and still on his feet, but stopped just shy of the end zone is Fosberg. That's going to bring up a 4th down and goal now. Let's see what the coaching staff decides to do. They are going to go for it. Ball spotted at the 3-yard line. Let's see what they do. It's a QB keeper straight up the middle, and I don't think he got it. In fact, he did not. He was stopped just at the 2-yard line. Of course, that was number 12. Adam Lawrence almost worked his way in. Meantime now, Beverly Hills will take over on downs. Get about 3 yards on their first down play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. We're here in the 3rd quarter. Mustangs lead this contest 35-0. Maricosta JV action. Mustangs D comes up big on that play. Jordan Tavai involved in that play as we get closer and closer towards the end of this quarter. And that will do it. We'll be back for the 4th and final quarter. And welcome back for the 4th and final quarter. Beverly Hills starting out here on offense. Looking to pass. It's 3rd down and it's incomplete. That will be yet another 4th down situation for Beverly Hills punter, having to punt in his end zone. That's a lot of pressure to put on a young man. Of course, the Mustangs blocked his last punt. Let's see This time the Mustangs hold back, get ready for the return. And it looks like Morrow on the return, and he literally pounds his way. He's a very aggressive runner, actually. Yeah, Jackson Morrow actually looks more like a boxer out there than a traditional return man. But either way, it's effective for the Mustangs as he fought his way forward to the 20-yard line. Adam Lawrence at quarterback. And it's a handoff straight up the middle. Crawford with the carry, got about 5 yards. It's a 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs. Crawford again, and breaks a couple tackles. And are they going to give it to him? Looks like he dove in the end zone. Oh, they're calling his knee down. I'm not a fan of that call at all myself. I personally think he crossed the end zone with the ball before the knee touched, but the officials will do what they will do. Meantime, 2nd and goal now for the Mustangs. Crawford on that last carry. Of course, the Mustangs lead 35-0 here in the 4th and final quarter. It's Crawford again on the counter play, and that one will work for a touchdown. He will not be denied. Great second half running by Crawford. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Set for the point after. There's the snap.
Point after attempt is up, it's high, it's straight, and it is good. Mustangs have not missed a single point after attempt all evening. That's great news for the future of Mustangs kicking. 42-0 is the score. Beverly Hills now on the return. Couple nice moves by Beverly Hills return man. Turns on the afterburners. Pop goes the weasel. He worked his way upfield and is finally brought down. Call it the 46-yard line, 45. Beverly Hills will start 1st and 10. It's a running back screen, and one that the Mustangs read beautifully. Jimmy Franklin, number 24, as well as number 46 for the Mustangs, involved on that play. 2nd and 10 as Beverly Hills got nothing on that play at all in terms of yardage. Beverly Hills now in the air, looking right, throwing right, and knocked down. Great play, number 12 for the Mustangs. Adam Lawrence came up with the hit and knocked the ball away from the Beverly Hills receiver. If not for that hit, Beverly Hills would have had close to a 1st down on the reception. Instead, it's incomplete. 3rd down now for Beverly Hills. 3rd and 10 as Beverly Hills is in shotgun. They're looking left, they're looking deep left. Good coverage down there. Number 50 for the Mustangs, that's David Wardell with the coverage. There was a penalty. Pass interference on the Mustangs. Tough call as the ball was severely underthrown. However, that one will go Beverly Hills' way, 1st and 10. Beverly Hills with an awkward play action fake. Didn't fool anybody, including the Mustang secondary, as they had 3 defensive backs in the area to the one Beverly Hills receiver. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for Beverly Hills at the very close to 40-yard line.
Man in motion for Beverly Hills. And it's a handoff. Straight run off right guard. Works for about 6 to 7 yards. That's going to bring up a 3rd down situation now. Third and about 4. And there's a flag on the play, and that one's going back. That's going to bring up a third, and I'm going to go ahead and call it 3rd and 10. Why? Because I can. Beverly Hills in shotgun, and there's another awkward pump fake going left, and oh, that one actually worked though. However, the pass still falls incomplete, well overthrown. 4th and 10 for Beverly Hills. They are going to go for it. They will not be punting. Finally giving their punter a well-deserved rest. He's had a pretty long afternoon. And Beverly Hills again with the pump fake. And going deep and incomplete. Turning the ball over on downs. Mustangs will take over 1st and 10. Let's see what the Mustangs do. It's a handoff on the right-hand side, and it's Crawford with a big move, and he uses that stiff arm to work his way into the touchdown. Wow, what an impressive run by Crawford. An impressive second half, Jeremy.
Chris, it even appeared that one of the Normans even tried to trip him along the way, but he was having nothing to do with it as he just gave that guy a stiff arm and said, see you later. I'm going in for the score.
Meantime, the Mustangs' point after attempt again is successful. That makes the score of this contest now 49-0. And definitely one of the most impressive offensive performances I've seen by any of the 3 Mustang levels so far this season. And that one could be dangerous. That one's loose. Beverly Hills did not come up with the ball cleanly, and the Mustangs will take over. It was a short kick, and the Beverly Hills up man did not play it well. Mustangs were able to jump on the loose ball and retake possession. 1st and 10. And in motion. Lawrence on the handoff to Crawford. Crawford, who continues to have a dominating second half, is still on his feet. That was Bo Jackson-esque on that one, as Crawford continues to stiff arm and run his way literally over the Beverly Hills defense. This team is definitely packed with some talented offensive and defensive players. This time it's a run straight up the middle, and that one is good. That's Jerron Eastrom with a touchdown. Congratulations. That's a run straight up the middle, and yet another Mustang score.
Mustang come for the point after. There's a snap. The kick is up. And the kick is.
And meantime, another successful Mustangs point after attempt. That's one hot streak going on by the Mustangs kicker here tonight.
They set the kick off.
56-0 is the score here in the 4th and final quarter, and flag comes in late. I think that one may be against the Mustangs. There wasn't a whole lot of extracurricular activity, but obviously because of some of the other actions in this contest, the officials are not going to let this situation get out of hand. Good job by the officials to try to contain any possible situations. Meantime, Beverly Hills will take over 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 30, and that pocket is collapsing, and that pocket is swallowed up. Number 79 for the Mustangs, Danny Elder, did a great job on that D-line, really busting through and not giving anything. It's nice to see these, especially these defensive line and secondary crew members here for the Mustangs D, working hard, even though this game has been more than in their favor all game long. Beverly Hills on the completion. That will be close to a first down, just shy by about 2 yards. 3rd and 2 for Beverly Hills. Of course, this game is just about wrapped up.
3rd down, 2 yards to go for the Normans. Building from the shotgun.
Beverly Hills on the pump fake, going again deep left. They've been trying to go deep all game. Great coverage. That's going to bring up a 4th down situation. That was Trevor Harley, number 22 for the Mustangs, as the sidelines are celebrating another great Mustang victory.
Against Beverly Hills, a penalty decline.
4th down now situation for Beverly Hills. They will go for it.
4th down and 2.
Might as well. Punting is no advantage to them at this stage. And now they will get the first and then some. One man left to beat, and he will do so. Beverly Hills, basically at the end of this contest, adds a touchdown. Their first touchdown of this game. Of course, that was a QB keeper that kept all the way for a touchdown. They will go for the 2-point conversion and complete it. Simple little dump off to the running back in the flat works for a 2-point conversion. 56-8 is the score. Of course, there's under a minute left to go in this contest. Mustangs have had this one in control since the first quarter. Meantime, Mustangs will return. That's Rico Wright on the return. And Rico with a couple nice moves, still on his feet. And finally tackled, but just another great return. And that one will end this contest. Fans, a dominating performance in all aspects of the game. Jeremy, what did you like the most about this team and tonight's performance?
7-0.
Well, Chris, like you said, it was a dominating performance from all aspects. I mean, offensively, the Mustangs were able to run and pass at will. Defensively, this Norman team couldn't get out of its own backfield. Special teams wise, you had the the Norman's punter in their own end zone all night. Great job.
And thanks for tuning in, fans. I'm signing out. I'm Chris Lee. We'll see you next week.